Hello and welcome to My Security TV. My name's Chris Cubbage and we're at Security 2012 Expo here in Sydney. I'm joined by Mr. Max Wilson, the Executive Director for ACFIPS, which is Arts, Communications, Finance Industry and Property Services, which is an industry training advisory board here in New South Wales. Max, thanks very much for joining me.
Great, thanks Chris, great to be here today.
Maybe just walk us through ACFIPS, what ACFIPS is about, and also we're specifically interested in the school-based training.
ACFIPS is a industry training advisory board. There's 11 in New South Wales, and we cover a whole range of industries. What's probably most exciting in terms of the security industry is that we cover the training packages, which basically is how people are trained in industry, and we do security, electronic security. We also do telecommunications and IT and digital print.
And this is about getting school-based training, vocational training for kids, basically, and getting them interested in the industry?
That's right. There's been quite a change in the structure of schooling over the past couple of years, in that young people have got to stay at school till they're 17, and a lot of young people are looking for other career paths rather than just a straight tertiary career path. And so what we're doing is school-based traineeships, which means a student can start their training in an area whilst they're still at school. And the good thing about that is they can work with an employer, minimum of 100 hours over that period of time. They do the proper training to a Cert 2 level, which is really an entry level, but it gives them skills, it makes them more job ready. And for industries where it's that are finding it hard to attract the right sort of people, it's giving students that would probably not even think of that industry an idea about that industry, and they might say, well, I'm really good at that, I really like it, and I'd like to continue either into a Certificate 3 and become fully qualified, or I'd like to go on a to tertiary higher levels.
And it's really showing that the security industry has a career orientation to it. It's not something that they go off and do electronics or something and then find themselves falling into security. So the industry now, the security industry, is really a career path and this is providing that first step.
That's right, and that's very important because a lot of people wouldn't even think about the security industry, but being exposed to it through the communications technology school-based traineeships, it's a good start, and it's starting to build the idea of security being a really professional career. As we know, security can take, a career in security can take you anywhere, and so young people that can go on a school-based, basically they really like it, and they involved in, then they come out. Employers have got job-ready, keen young people, and they can continue on.
And Max, where can people find more information?
We've got ACFIPS has got a website. We've got all the materials in terms of explaining about the traineeships, the incentives for employers, and also importantly the supports an employer has in terms of taking on a school-based trainee. We have a registered training organisation that can provide the training for the young person. We've got Australian Business Services Apprenticeship Centre that handles it. So if an employer's thinking, I'd really like to get a keen young person in, it's not going to be a problem for them because they've got all these supports and all the structures. The other interesting thing about a school-based traineeships is that retention is very difficult in a lot of jobs. You might put somebody on and they don't stay. But of the young people that do a school-based apprenticeship, 85% end up staying with it if they go into full traineeships, which is more than double what often happens.
Yeah. So and the industry certainly needs that type of retention, I suppose.
Oh, it is, because from all our modelling, we're seeing that there's not enough people coming into the industry to meet what the increasing challenges for skilled security technicians.
Max, it's critically important, as you said, to get young people back into the industry and seeing security as a career path. So congratulations to yourself and to ACFIPS, and all the very best.
Great, thanks a lot.
Thanks, Brad.
Cheers.
Thanks, Max.